So, you're saying Woo from class.
Yes, and your bum's friend, I believe? Chase, was it?
Jace, with a J.
Uh, yeah, I know Sang-woo. I'm Bum's boyfriend. He may have mentioned me a few times.
Yeah, a few times. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
but
he's like totally obsessed with you.
yeah, I know. It's like that when you're dating.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bum had to step out for a bit. He seemed to think it'd be fun if I met his new friend.
oh, is that right? So, where are you right now? Why aren't you home with Bum?
Oh, I was just taking care of some business. You know, I work in a restaurant, just cleaning up some of the equipment here. Yeah. But you know how much Bum misses me, so I thought I'd message him to make sure he's behaved, I mean, having a good day.
Behaved?
Having a good day, of course, I mean.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You and Bum are dating. And I came home today to find out that Bum had left his backpack at school because I looked through this backpack I found on the campus and it had Bum's name in it. So I brought it here to the address that was on the bag. So did he recently move in with you, or is this a new occurrence?
Yeah, he's been with me a few months now.
Couple months?
Yeah, a couple months, fairly new. Sort of suddenly moved in, you might say.
So, what do you like most about him?
Oh, how can I put this? He's quite cute, shall we say? And he tolerates and understands me.
He tolerates and understands you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be pretty difficult, dating the most popular guy at school when you're usually seen with girls. I don't know.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being bisexual, is there, Chase?
No,
Yes.
no. I see nothing wrong with being bisexual. I mean, I'm bisexual, so I don't see a problem with it.
So there's no problem with me dating Bum despite having been seen with a few girls.
No, of course not. I don't want to see Bum hurt in any way.
Of course you wouldn't. At all.
No, I would never want to see Bum hurt because he's a nice kid and he's older than me. I just feel like he's younger, I guess. I'm only 19, so I'm younger than both of you, I would say, by common denominators.
Yeah, you're younger than me. Probably too young.
Too young for what?
Oh, nothing. Just if you were to date Bum, I just think you would be a bit too young for him is all. But you're not interested in dating him or becoming between us, so that's okay.
Well, of course not. I know that you two are together, so besides I've got a girlfriend. She's wonderful.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anything to happen to her. What's her name?
Um I can't really give that out.
Ah, come on, you know who I'm dating and all about him? We trust each other, don't we? Bum wants us to get along and be friends.
Well, her name's Allison. She's we're engaged. We have been for about a couple months now. Father kind of chose her to be my fiance, and
Well, your father chose her for you?
yeah, see, she's from another family of police, so we figured maybe.
That's interesting. You're a police officer?
No,
Really?
my father is. He's the chief of police.
I see. I better make sure I behave myself around you then, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know you'll take care of Bum though. Like, what's that?
Just saying, I wouldn't want to wind up in handcuffs. Oh,
No,
doesn't
definitely not.
your Yeah, Bum's kind of into some of this stuff. He probably won't tell you much about it, though.
No, he hasn't told me anything. What kind of stuff is he into?
Oh, yeah. I can't really tell you if Bum hasn't told you. You must just trust me more than you.
Oh, I suppose so. But like, why wouldn't he trust me? I'm a friend.
I don't know. He's kind of scared and timid around police. You know, he had a few problems with stalking and such things. The police
Yeah,
weren't there.
I'm not really like a police officer yet. I'm just a deputy in training, so it's nothing like serious yet. I'm hoping to follow in my father's footsteps, but Officer Park, he leaves like this big need to, you know, shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill, I guess you could say it that way. He's a good cop. Like, he does his job. He works with Sangbei, they're close.
Did you say? I kind of know him. He helped after the accident with my parents.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was just a boy when they both tragically died.
How did they die exactly?
It's quite tragic. I don't wish to get into it now.
Yes, I'm sure it was. I apologize about bringing it up like this. It's just, it seems so odd that they both go so suddenly and so young.
Yes, indeed. Very much miss my mother.
Yeah, Bum told me something about your mother.
What do you say?
He was just saying how close you two were, that you really admired her and still wish she was here today.
Yeah.
Like, also, from Bum's perspective on things, he has it pretty good here. He does housework and chores and stuff, and in return, he's got a place, away from his uncle, which is great because his uncle was a terrible man.
Oh, terrible. I
I was,
wonder if you could do anything about that. You know, being related to police and all.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I was seriously tempted all this time after what he told me about his uncle, and that it just got so bad for him. And
You know, right? I swear I could kill him. Of course, I'd never do anything like that, really.
yeah,
You
and
know?
the justice system can take care of about anything, so you wouldn't need to step in that way at all.
Yeah, the justice system. Yeah. No one will ever get free and murder people or anything awful like that with the system in place. Oh, good one. A dependable police force for a safe country, am I right?
Yeah, you're right, but why is that funny?
Oh, no, just something Bum was telling me earlier. Nothing important.
Well, anyway, so yeah, we have this whole justice system worked out. So people who've actually murdered people get life, and of course, the ones that get caught for murder not only go away for life, but they get death row, which they deserve a lot more.
Oh, yeah, how awful. That's terrible, isn't it?
You seem very unsympathetic.
Oh no, I am very sympathetic. The thought that some scary murderers might be out there, it gives me chills.
So it's nervous laughter then, is it?
Oh yes, I'm terrified of such things. I may look big, but you talk to Bum, he'll tell you that I'm actually such a softie.
You're a softie, okay. So, I heard you were in the army with Bum. Is that right?
Yep, 2 years. You have to serve. You know.
So, my father. How did you meet my father exactly? Oh yeah, you told me he was helping with your family's case a long time ago, and that's how you two got acquainted. Have you ever like found out much about him or talked with him much?
He occasionally drives by on the street and says hello. I don't really see him much now.
I'm actually
I didn't even know he had a son.
I'm actually cousins with Sangbei. You may know him. He stopped in once or twice.
Yes, I believe I've been acquainted with Sunbay. Seems nice, I suppose.
Yeah, he's a really good detective, man. He's not afraid to do things and get to the bottom of cases. He's a real person to look up to. He's training me actually right now, which I'm super excited about.
Sorry, just got my cigarette. Don't know what happened there.
Muscle spasm?
Yeah, involuntary muscle spasm. So tell me more about Officer Sun Bay. Don't mind me, I'm just looking out.
Oh, well, he um Sangbei, I don't know how to pronounce him. I don't know him very well except that he's training me and we're related. That's about all I know, but basically all I know about him is that he's a good cop. Like, he's a solid detective. He's got reason to believe things, and he's got solid leads. I think he's on the right track for finding murderers and things. He was saying how I should ask you about where you were a couple nights ago when this one girl went missing.
Which girl would this be? What do you know?
There was a girl. She went missing from a bar, and she was found dead in her own home not long after.
That's awful, truly terrible. I'm afraid I don't believe I know anything about this girl.
So where were you that night?
Oh, I was probably at home with Bum. Yeah, ask Bum. He'll tell you I was with him.
Okay, well, so then, so I wasn't studying with Bum 2 nights ago when you were home with him?
Pardon?
I was studying with Bum 2 nights ago when you said you were home with him.
Oh, sorry, my memory must be bad. Though Bum's memory is bad sometimes too. Occasionally stories of his might not line up well. You know how he gets.
I know what. Does he have memory issues?
Yeah, memory issues. He once suffered a blow to the head.
Oh, what kind of a blow? Was it a blunt object or.
Oh, his uncle, I believe. It was a baseball bat. And you know how clumsy he can be with those bad ankles. He's often falling down the basement stairs.
Did his uncle damage his ankles?
Yeah, that's who did it.
Okay, so you're telling me his uncle has been abusive to him, has damaged him, has made it so that his stories don't add up, and your memory's fuzzy because you've suffered no injuries whatsoever.
Oh, my memory's just fuzzy because, well, it just is. Some people don't have great memories. You mustn't bully people like that, you know.
Well, of course not. I just wondered if there was some kind of event that might have triggered this, like post-traumatic stress disorder or something.
Yeah, stress disorder. From my parents' deaths, obviously.
Right, of course. I figured you wouldn't want to bring that up or mention it, so I was kind of keeping it on the down low. So, about Bum, he definitely, like, likes living with you, right? Like,
Oh, yes. Can't get away from me.
so, oh, that's great to hear. That's wonderful. I mean, the fact that he's so happy, it makes me happy just hearing that he's having a good time here. So much better than his past residence. And, also, like, I have so many questions for you because I never met you, but I'm sure you have questions for me too, and I've been asking everything, so if you have anything you want to ask me, by all means.
So, how did you first meet Bum?
Actually, it was back when we were at the school together, and he was in my class, and my dad had just signed up for security duty around school. And the security duty was a bit crazy for him, but he always brought me to teach me more cop things and, like, future detective stuff and security. And I had a job starting out working for the school counselor. And so I was supposed to go and find new students and escort them to her if they ever needed help with anything. or ever needed like guidance to find her office because she's kind of hidden in the school. So I met Bum taking him to therapy with her for the first time.
Yes, he certainly needs some mental help, doesn't he?
Apparently, it's sad, but I think Bum should be the one to tell you about why he was going to therapy.
Oh, I already know all that. You can talk to me freely about it. We're dating after all.
So he told you everything already then? There's nothing that he hasn't told you about that?
You can still talk about it to me if you want.
So
I mean, if
then,
it's been about Bum like a true friend would be.
right, of course. So you know about the fact that he's gotten warrants for his arrest and like been taken to the station before because he was like got restraining orders put against him by random girls, and two girls in particular, Minjuin and also another woman that he met at this club one time. And she said that he tried to touch her. So his uncle had to go get him at the station and literally beat the crap out of him after he found him there. And it was a pretty traumatic experience for Bum, having two restraining orders out against him.
Can you imagine?
And being taken down to the station all the time for therapy and like private stuff with the cops, and it was crazy having so many cops out looking for him and stuff.
Yes, he's told me all this before.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't anything new to you. I mean, you two are dating, so.
Well, thankfully, I don't think he'll be stalking anyone else for a while.
No, I think he's kind of gotten over it since he's met you, which is another good reason that you two are together, obviously. He has his reasons for wanting to be with you, and they're all good reasons, so I'm glad. I'm happy for him.
Me too.
So, is there any other questions you wanted to ask me?
So, just curious, what is it like being so close to the police?
So close. I mean, it's a little stressful at times, trying to, like, do my work properly and make sure everything's done, like, on time. There's so many files I have to sort through, and there's even a file on you there. I know it's ridiculous, but there's a file on you.
Oh, what does it say? Come on, you can tell me.
Well, basically, from what I can tell on the file, it's saying that you, well, it's silly.
Come on, tell me.
It was written up by, the one training me, my cousin. Um, and he wrote up some silly story about you being the only possible suspect for your parents' murder. But it's silly, like I said. I don't think he's on the right track, honestly.
No, clearly he isn't.
No, you seem like a really great guy, so the fact that he would think that's just ridiculous. And I've obviously told my father that it's stupid.
Yeah, clearly. How could he think something so dreadful?
He said he was in your house once or twice, and
Yes, I don't believe he would think so.
he's seen injuries similar to other victims on Bum, so he was. My lead suspicion is that it's his uncle doing all of this. Because it would make sense. You said it was his uncle that inflicted those leg injuries and everything else, so technically his uncle would be behind everything, wouldn't it?
Of course it's his uncle. Why would I do that to Bob?
You would never do something like that. I mean, you're so nice at school and stuff. You help everyone, and
Oh yeah, I even helped Bum in the army, you know.
yeah, you did.
Help.
He told me he saved you. I mean, you saved him. Sorry, I'm flustered. I'm kind of not in the cool crowd, you could say, at school.
No, I suppose people worry, you know, you being related to the police and all, they might worry you'd dob them in for something.
Exactly. It's like crazy because everyone just assumes I'm gonna be judgmental and get them into trouble for no reason. Like,
You'd never do that, would you?
no, of course not. I'm a good cop. Like, I want to do good things. I don't want to drag the wrong people down. Sangbei, he likes to jump to conclusions, from what I know.
Damn right he does.
He wrote that stupid file after all, and, like, it's just a suspicion
And it's
file.
just, because you can get in there, you could just throw that file away.
Well, yeah, I could, but I'm not supposed to.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you. Really.
My father's the chief of police, so.
He doesn't know. I mean, he probably thinks it's ridiculous too. He'd probably throw it away himself if he knew it was there. I mean, after all, you don't want to cause any unnecessary stress or harm to Brooke.
No, of course not. I would never.
Barging in and worrying him, and the way they treat him, looking at his legs and things. I mean, you could just get rid of that little file.
And then Bum would be happy?
Of course, you know how stressed he gets so easily, so jumpy. Just get rid of it and he'll clear his head.
So if I got rid of the file, it would make him happy and stuff.
Yeah, let's just say whatever makes me happy will make Bum happy.
Well, that makes sense. He does really like you. Okay. I'll get rid of the file.
That's good. I think we're going to get along fine.
Yeah. Well, as long as you don't tell anyone about it. And Sangbei... What if Sangbei writes another one, though? Getting rid of one won't stop him from making another one, right?
Well, why would he want to write another one? Clearly, it's nonsense, am I right?
Yeah, of course it's nonsense, but he thinks, dead sure he's right, that you're the killer.
And what's made him so suspicious of me, anyway? I mean, I can't see anything I've done wrong. Clearly, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, clearly you are, but, like, from what he's seen being in your house and things, like, he said that he's seen evidence that you have been the one to do that to Bum. That Bum was, damaged in a way that the other victims were, and you had blunt objects to damage them with. So he was a little bit concerned that you might be the one. He was dead sure when he came to me. He said that he was going to find a way to arrest you.
Well, you know how Bum is. He's so clumsy and, well, you probably know he had issues with self-injury. That's probably why he doesn't want to say anything much about these injuries.
Yeah, it's true.
I would assume I'm abusing him because of that.
No, he hasn't said anything like that. He's just been telling me how great you are, and, he says he really loves you. So, yeah, no, I want you two to be happy, I do. So, that file needs to disappear.
Of course it does. And no other ones need to be written because clearly I'm innocent.
No, but I don't know how to stop Sangbei from making files when he clearly doesn't agree with me that you're innocent. I can try to steer him towards Bum's uncle more, I suppose.
Yeah, you do that. It's clearly him who's the abusive one, not me.
Yeah, why would you do anything of the sort abusive?
Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, Sang-woo, the psychopathic murderer. Who's gonna believe that?
Yeah, you're right.
Killing, stalking. Nice.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. Like, it's been a real weight off my chest talking to you, because that one time I heard you on the phone with Bum, I could have sworn. Boy, I thought the worst.
What did you hear when there was something?
You seemed angry, like, you yelled at him for something, and the way you were raging at him, it just... I got upset.
I wasn't angry, I was merely worried about the poor thing. You know how timid and shy he is? It upsets me when he goes missing and I don't know where he is.
I'm sorry that I kind of, at the time, grabbed the phone and screamed at you. I did that because I was really like tense that day and I seriously thought you were doing something you shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah, I would never do that. But we're friends now, right? You're not going to do anything to annoy me.
Of course not. We are friends now. I don't see any reason why we can't be as long as you treat Bum right and you don't hurt him in any way.
I'll treat me however I want.
Wait.
I totally got you. Didn't I sound like a psychopathic murderer then?
You don't scare me like that.
You know, I can just kill you. You're so easy to razzle. You're definitely a friend of Bum's. Honestly, don't tell Sung Bae I can do such a good impression of a serial killer or I'll never have a moment's peace.
No, no.
What kind of person would, say, kidnap someone and break their legs?
No.
Really?
Obviously some psycho.
Yeah.
You're
Wouldn't want to be
totally...
near one of them. How terrifying.
No, you're totally, like, the worst killer in the entire universe, and, like, you totally broke Bum's legs and threw him down some stairs.
Yeah, I like smashed him with a sledgehammer. And then I chained him up naked and made him sleep next to another dead body or something.
Oh, wow.
That.
That's crazy.
Oh, and the dead body would be that missing CEO girl everyone
Oh.
said.
Wouldn't that be the cherry on the cake?
Yeah, that'd be a great story, wouldn't it?
Oh, you could
make
write
it a webcomic or something.
Yes, you could make it a webcomic. Oh my god, you'd sell 1 million copies.
Oh gosh, who on earth would want to read that?
Boy, especially with the crimes these days. No, cosplaying, it would just be terrible. Just
what kind of weirdos would want to do that?
I guess us, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of a dark humored kind of guy, I guess. My girlfriend doesn't understand it at all, but
girls, they can be a little troublesome sometimes. That's why I decided to change and go with Bum.
My sister, she left home at a young age. She became a nun. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
I mean, I didn't expect my only sister to run away and become a nun. That was like the one thing I wasn't expecting. She moved back home recently though with all her nun training. She's been trying to convert the whole household. And yeah, her name's Anne. Maybe you heard of her. She's Sister Anne. She worked under that one guy, head priest or whatever. Anyway, she learned how to be a nun. Head monk. That would be it, I believe. Maybe. I'm not sure. But she would be totally against me, like, talking to you right now.
What's wrong with talking to me?
See, she doesn't like anyone who swears, smokes, does anything, like, that would be considered...
I suppose dating another boy would also be out.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's also why my father was very strict on me getting together with this other girl, Allison. She's also a therapist. My wife-to-be is a therapist. I figured it's good for Bum in the future. Maybe she can talk to Bum.
Not sure. It'd be a shame if she ever suddenly disappeared or something.
Oh, of course. Like, a total shame.
Where does she live? Just out of curiosity.
Down by the waterfront. She lives on that, down by the docks, there's this warehouse, kind of. She's right across from it.
It's quite a secluded looking area.
It really is, actually. She,
Nice and quiet. I mean, you could probably scream bloody murder there and no one would hear you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's my fiance that my dad chose for me, though. Like, I don't really have much interest in her.
You wouldn't want to see her harmed, though, would you?
Not really, no. She's a nice girl. She's just not my kind of person to marry. I mean, I like boys more, honestly.
You don't like Bum in that way, do you?
No, no, of course not. I just want to see him happy, so whatever makes him happy, he should do that. I think he'll go in far in life if he just pursued his, like, writing or his, something. I don't know. He's really good in writing class, and he's a smart kid. He's just taken for granted a lot of the time.
He doesn't need to go far. He's got me right here.
Yeah, but surely you're thinking about his future too, right? You want him to go to a good college someday and, like, get a good job. Maybe be a manga writer or something. Write
Yeah.
webcomics about your fabulous adventures.
Oh, he could write that one about me secretly being a crazy murderer. That'd be funny.
Oh, I'd laugh. I would totally buy that book and read it just for a good laugh. Knowing that the whole time you just told me this whole totally ridiculous tale about it, and just, it would be great. So your girlfriend, she went missing a couple nights ago.
Which girl? Oh, do you mean Minjian?
Yes, yes, she's been missing a while now.
Yes, I heard about that. It's terrible.
We
I
found her
haven't.
phone.
Where?
Well, Sangbei said he found it outside your house.
Really?
Yeah, he
That's
said.
impressive.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. I was just idly playing with this knife.
You seem to have cut yourself. Are you alright, Sangwoo?
Oh, it's just but a mere scratch.
Oh, a mere
Uh,
scratch.
I don't know. For some reason, I just suddenly gripped it really tightly, like I was angry about something. But I'm clearly not angry at anything, especially not Sunday.
No!
So what else did he say about finding her phone near my house?
He said there's some video on it. I don't know. Um, it apparently was recording when it fell from her hand. Because she dropped it when she was leaving the house, and, I don't know, like, she said that, I do know that, her mom was looking for her, and then she identified that as her phone, and it was recording when it hit the ground. And apparently Sangbei found it near your trash bins outside. Like, she dropped it in a struggle.
Oh, how awful. I hope she hasn't been kidnapped or something.
Yeah, apparently Sangbei
Real.
says you're the last person to see her before she disappeared.
I had no idea I was the last one to see her alive. How terrible.
Oh, no, no, I'm not blaming you, not one bit. You would, you would never do something like that. That's awful.
Oh my, that poor girl.
So, what can you tell me about that night when she went missing?
That was the night we performed our duet together, you know? We were on stage and singing. Oh, and Bum got to watch as well. I'm not sure he enjoyed it, no. You know how he is with crowds.
Yeah, he probably just went along to support you, because he really likes you.
Yes, he does whatever I tell him to.
Earlier when I called her your girlfriend, you said which one? Do you have multiple lovers? Is this a thing?
Oh, lovers, no, I merely meant friend who happens to be female, obviously, because I'm dating Bum.
So you wouldn't be out dating other people?
Of course not. What do you take me for? How dare you?
No, of course I would not confuse you for somebody that would do that. It's just the way you said that, I got confused.
Oh, you know how people assume most popular people are like. I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah.
because the girls are all over me doesn't mean I'm interested.
Of course. Like, and Bum knows that. Bum knows that you love him. What was that? That was like a sickle.
Oh, just some things I have to tidy up around here, you know, because I'm at work. There's lots of knives and dangerous stuff around. Hate for someone to be on the business end of this, right?
Yeah, of course. So that sickle, it was red, wasn't it?
Yeah, weird colour for metal, certainly not bloodstained.
No. What happened to it?
Oh, it's, rusty. Yeah, it's just rusty.
Oh, so it just kind of glimpsed by so fast, it looked bloody almost.
Yeah. yeah. Shame about that Min Jun.
Yeah, it really was. Do you have any more questions for me, Singwa?
What else would I... So what did that video on the phone show anyway?
It didn't really have much video to it. I just seen, from what I seen of it, because like Sangbei showed me a little bit. He wouldn't show me the full thing. He just asked me what I thought about a certain part. But from what I seen, it showed the sidewalk. You heard a faint scream, and it was a partially done text message on the phone. It said something like, "He's not what he seems." But we don't
Well,
know who he is, so we can't really. She didn't mention a name or anything in the text, so we don't know anything more than that.
oh, how awful.
You seem, rather grinny.
Oh, no, nothing. It's just... Doesn't this sound like something out of that mystery show? What's it called? Gravity Falls?
It kind of does, you know? I kind of like that show. You remember the episode of the wax figures? How they actually ended up being living?
I like that triangle guy, the one who torments everyone all the time. He's
Bill
pretty fun.
Cipher! Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, he's a fun character. Like, if he existed in real life, we'd all be screwed or something. But he's cool as a character, figure of speech. I'm a lot like Dipper, honestly. Um, you just cut your hand open.
Oh, my mind was elsewhere.
So, as I was saying, your favorite character's Bill then, right?
Yeah, of course, I wouldn't ever want to be anything like that evil character, though.
No, of course not. But it's just fun to pretend sometimes, like you like things.
Yes, of course. I'm not sure who Bum's favourite character is. I don't know. You might find it scary.
So, are you by any chance into any self-harm?
No, of course not.
Just accidental slips of the knife.
Yeah, I am quite clumsy too myself. I often have injuries all over me, almost like I've been struggling with someone who wanted to run away.
Mm.
You know, sometimes it looks like I've been in a fight with, say, a naked woman in my basement.
That's ridiculous, but yeah, I could see that. I could see that. So, tell me one more thing before I go back to the station. Just so I can clear things up. There was a dash cam video on your car.
Yes. But it was so rainy that day, you know?
Of course it was, but Sangbei seen Bum's back plastered up against the windshield of the car when you threw him down onto it.
Oh, that. Yeah, that was a fit of passion. You know, Bum's kind of into that. I just didn't tell the officer because he's really shy about it.
I was wondering why you told Officer Sangbei you two were cousins.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure if he was anything like... Have you ever experienced homophobia? That's why I was hiding it, is all.
Oh yeah, I have experienced some homophobia. It's all over the schools these days.
Yeah, that's why we're kind of trying to keep it low-key.
So, someday, Sangwoo, would you mind coming down to the station with me so we can talk a little bit more in depth about things?
I don't know, I'm kind of busy with Bum, school, and my job and all.
Yes, but we could really use your help on the case. I think you'd make a good junior officer. I mean, if it's too soon, I understand, but I think if you were an undercover officer helping us on this case, that would be fantastic, because you know what I'm talking about. You understand.
Oh, I certainly understand.
And, of course, Bum can't defend himself all the time, so you having that authority might help with protecting Bum, right?
Yeah, I might consider.
I have the ability to have one partner on the case, and I can choose anyone I want for my first partner. Would you be interested?
Yeah. I mean, better me than like stuffy old Sunday or something. Am I right?
Yeah,
And it really, of course, put bums mind these.
of course, stuffy old Singbae. Yeah, no, he's just he's just teaching me how to run the case. He's kind of showing me the ropes. But after that, I get my own squad car. I gotta get a partner. And they don't necessarily have to have police training. If I value them and see them as an asset to the case, then I have the authority to call that.
And Sunday wouldn't mind if you picked me.
Well, he might, but like right now, you're my best lead. You're my best
And you don't
option.
know anything else about the case or the missing people, other than what I've already told you.
Yeah, but still, I think you have sharp wits and you're at the top of your class. It might be an important asset to have you helping with this case.
Yeah, I'll try and give it a shot.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Sang Woo. I appreciate you answering my questions. I'll let you get back to your boyfriend and
Mention it.
yeah, I'll definitely be keeping in touch with you, Sang Woo. Bye.